Hair loss treatments haven't changed much in decades. Think about it. Minoxidil was discovered in the 1980s. Finasteride, the 1990s. Hair transplants, they go back to the 1950s. Meanwhile, science has advanced everywhere else. We have self-driving cars, AI that writes essays, and yet hair loss? Same old options. But that's finally starting to change. In this video, we'll explore the future of hair loss treatment, from stem cells to gene editing to AI, and why the next decade could look completely different. Let's start with today. Right now, the three main tools we have are Minoxidil, which improves blood flow and keeps follicles in growth phase, Finasteride, which reduces the hormone DHT that shrinks follicles, and hair transplants, where doctors physically move follicles from one area to another. They work for some people, but they have major limits. Minoxidil helps maybe 40% of users. Finasteride works well, but only if you tolerate the side effects. Transplants are effective, but expensive and limited by your donor hair supply. So the reality is, none of these are universal cures. That's why researchers are pushing for the next breakthrough. One of the most exciting areas is stem cells. In theory, scientists could take your own stem cells, reprogram them, and grow brand new hair follicles in the lab. Then, those follicles could be transplanted into your scalp. This would solve the biggest transplant limitation, donor hair. Right now, surgeons can only move what you already have. With stem cells, they could actually create new follicles. There are companies already running early clinical trials. For example, Japanese researchers have grown functioning follicles from stem cells in animals. The challenge is scaling it safely for humans. Best estimate, widespread use could still be 5 to 10 years away. Another frontier is gene editing and molecular biology. Since male pattern baldness is strongly genetic, some researchers are looking at CRISPR, the same technology used to edit disease genes, to potentially silence the genes that make hair follicles sensitive to DHT. Others are studying molecules that reactivate dormant follicles. For example, research at Harvard identified pathways where stress hormones actually shut down hair follicle stem cells. Targeting those could flip follicles back into growth. It's not science fiction. But again, these treatments are years away from being ready. Beyond genetics, there's a rise in regenerative medicine. Treatments like PRP, platelet-rich plasma injections, use your own blood's growth factors to stimulate follicles. Early studies show improvements in density. Exosome therapy is another. Tiny vesicles that carry growth signals directly into the scalp. These are already available in some clinics, though results are mixed and not yet standardized. Now here's the twist. While we wait for stem cells and gene editing to mature, AI is already changing hair loss treatment today. Here's how. AI can scan scalp photos to detect miniaturized hairs months before you'd notice. It can measure density and track change over time with precision. It can project where your hair might be in 1 or 2 years depending on whether you treat it or not. This matters because timing is everything. Once a follicle dies, it can't be revived. AI helps catch the problem early, when treatments still work. For example, Myhair.AI uses deep learning models trained on thousands of scalp images to give you a personalized analysis and plan. Think of it as a digital dermatologist you can use every day, guiding you while the bigger medical breakthroughs are still on the horizon. So, what does the future of hair loss treatment really look like? In the short term, better tracking with AI, better combination therapies, and improvements in things like PRP. In the medium term, regenerative medicine, exosomes, advanced stem cell approaches, and in the long term, gene editing and follicle engineering that could actually cure baldness. It's a layered future. Some changes are already here, others are still a decade away. Hair loss has been one of medicine's toughest challenges. For decades, progress has been slow, but today we're on the edge of a transformation. Stem cells, regenerative biology, gene editing, and AI are rewriting the rules. And while the cure might not arrive tomorrow, the ability to prevent, track, and manage hair loss has never been better. So if you care about your hair, the best thing you can do is combine the tools we already have and keep an eye on the future that's coming fast. Thanks for watching, and remember, the future of hair might just be the future of medicine itself.